Hey guys, this is Turok, and in this video I'm going to be reacting to Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag Rescynced. This name, this reminds me of Atlas. They're also remaking some of their games, and they're using names like that. Like they called 3, they did Persona 3 and they called it Reload. And what are they, the 4 is going to come out soon. It's going to be like Revival or something. So I feel mixed about this because this feels like one of the last games that you would have needed to worry about remaking. I really wish they would have done 2 and 3, not 2 and 3, 1 and 2 instead. They have done 3 already. They have a remastered version of that, and I have that. And that visually, I can't really tell if they improved it either. I played it last on PS3, and it probably is because I think with some of those games back then, uh, I don't think some of these more graphically intense games could play in 1080, and they probably play in 720 with the HDMI. Because you also could use the red, white, yellow cables, but it's just like, why didn't you start with number 1 and 2? Those are very popular games too. This is probably like the most popular one after them. I suspect maybe it sold more than them. I know Edward Kenway is very popular after Ezio Auditore. So anyways, they've had a history of doing this before. They had the Ezio collection on the PS4, which I was just replaying last month actually, and it looks really good upscaled. I don't really care about graphical upgrades. I just would want, like with 1 and 2, to have parkour improvements like this game has. So when 3, 4, Rogue came out, those ones from 2001, 12, 13, 12 through 14, they had some improvements in the parkour, and then Unity and Syndicate were really good too. And I would love to just have that in Assassin's Creed 2. So I was playing 2 recently, and when you're like traversing around some of the buildings, you can mess up a jump and fall back down to the ground. It's really, really annoying. And I would just love to have that improved. I don't care so much about this thing that's going to burn out my graphics card. I actually been playing a lot of I was actually replaying this one last year, and I think it looks great. The only problem I had with it is it didn't have borderless window mode. So sometimes if I want to, like, I'm turning on a recording software to try to record my footage, and then it's acting funny because it just wants to stay in full screen, and I'm trying to turn it on with my other monitor. And so I'll still check this out. This was one of my favorite ones. I want to see what they're going to do. I want to see if they'll change anything. I wonder if they'll add any of the parkour that Unity and Syndicate had. I was replaying Syndicate last year too, and I remember that and I think Unity too had like some other changes that were even another layer improved upon from this one, where going up and down traversal was improved. So yeah, let's just see what this is about and what they're going to show us. Okay, we're gonna do some pausing here. Okay, yeah, they're upscaling some. See, this doesn't look terrible. I guess to some people who might be playing the Red Dead Redemption 2 or I don't know, Last of Us 2 or whatever might think it's downgrade, but I liked it a lot. Play the late 2000s, early 2010s games, and you'll see the difference for sure. I was just replaying Dragon Age 2. Not replaying. I'm playing Dragon Age 2 for the first time. I'm playing it on the PS3, and I can see the difference in the landscape differences from like a modern game. Anvil. Is this the same voice actor too? Sounds like him. Oh, there's his buddy. Oh my god. This is one thing I won't mind. I won't complain about. So when the trailer came out for this, the one, especially the one with Blackbeard narrating, it looked amazing. The trailers, even going back to, well, the first trailer, the original one's trailer looked rough, and the second one too. But once from Brotherhood on, the trailers, whoever, I forget that studio that made them. I think they also made some of the stuff for The Witchers. They looked amazing in those trailers, and then the in-game stuff like this, like Edward didn't really look like Edward. He's like, I'll put up I'll put up a screenshot of how he looked in the They'll probably show some of that stuff here, but how he looked in that first trailer versus how he looks in the game. Oh, his buddy there. Same as. Oh, I remember this scene. I was just replaying this last when I was there. That's right before he goes after that Spanish Templar. There's Havana. Woo! Oh yeah. Yeah, that's where he fights that bar fight in Havana. Yeah, these cutscenes will look great. Oh yeah, that's that thing. There's Blackbeard. He had his beard shorter at that point, and that's guy's name Hornigold or something like that. Vane. Oh, where's Mary? Mary. Oh, spoilers. This is not. This is supposed to be some. This is a girl dressed as a guy. She's one of the assassins secretly, and she's just mingling with the pirates to like see what they're up to in the Caribbean. Oh, those cage things look awful. Oh yeah, so there's a lot of main cities in this one. There's Nassau, Havana, and what's the British one? Is it Kingston? I think it's Kingston in Jamaica. Yeah, the music's so good. Yeah. Yeah, so seeing, yeah, it looks a lot more. There's a lot of color. I do like. I see what. There's one thing I'm seeing really good is the vibrancy to color that looks really good. Lighting, okay. That's gonna burn my GPU out, isn't it? Definitely my CPU. It's gonna bottleneck for sure. Oh, the sharks. Woo! Watch out, Edward. Wait, you get a cat on your deck? I don't remember the cat. Yeah, this world too apparently was like, even though Assassin's Creed Odyssey has a huge world, I heard the map in this one's still bigger. Like with size. Yeah, so you deal with the French, not the French. It kind of was already. What do you mean? Oh, okay. It still was really good. Oh, oh, you can parry. I guess that's different because you could parry in yeah, you could parry in Odyssey. Sorry, I'll go back. Odyssey is that's one thing I was replaying Odyssey a couple years ago, and I keep going back to it every now and then because it's a long game. And that's the one thing I've gotten better at it since I first started the game when it came out. Is the parry is really useful against a lot of dangerous enemies, but they'll also signal certain attacks that are you can't parry and you have to dodge. Okay, yeah. See, parry, yep. You need it. Oh, and that's right. You get that rope. Woo! Yep. Oh, instant kill. That's not the same animation. Okay. But they're probably gonna charge $80 for this, aren't they? I don't know. Let's see. You can see the let's see. I want to see that controls there. Gun, kick, so combat. Okay, that's that weapon. That's that thing. What did they introduce that? That was in Isn't that what I think that Chinese assassin that worked with was with Ezio introduced that in the Embers movie. It's like a short movie, but then Connor has it too later. Okay, so it's stuff on this side. Okay, so it's dual sides. Okay, RT. Okay, they're doing it kind of like Origins or Odyssey or maybe the other two um Valhalla. Yeah, those guys can beat the hell out of you. Huh. I'm glad they have a narrator like this and not. It's more refined. Yep, I see. Yep, that's the same ones. Yep. Oh, climbing the trees. I missed that. There wasn't not enough of that in Odyssey, I think. Why do they call it resync? Oh, because it's sinking. Oh, you got the darts, right. Okay. I want to know how the parkour works with like going up. Like I said, did they have like the syndicate? Oh, those were annoying. Yeah, it was pain. Yeah, you need to stay in the crowds. I'll get those. You gotta hire the women what do you call them? Courtesans or whatever to hide in a group and have them distract the jackdaw. Now I need the sailing, right? This is the big thing that made this game so fun. Is that the same voice? Yeah. Hmm. Mordor's that Mordor is really good for yeah. And you got the front one. Huh. Okay. I like the way that the framework of the aiming looks too. Is there? I'm trying to look if they have like now the. Okay. Huh. Okay. Side. Huh. All right. Ship codex. Okay. You got the jackdaw stuff. The music in this one is so good. Yeah. Yeah. That's new. It's new. I'll get the cat for sure. Yeah, you can keep him. You don't really see the Caribbean part that much, really. You're more in the area where you're more in the area where the Bahamas and Cuba are, which are kind of east of the Caribbean. I think. Well, the other way. East of the Caribbean. No, that is the Caribbean. No, the Caribbean south of it. No, I'm thinking of the Gulf. You're the Caribbean. I think is south of Cuba. It's a huge swell. It's like you only really see like a part of it. Is what I was saying, not the whole area. I think the Caribbean extends down to where Venezuela and Panama are, and you don't quite get there. You can see that one country. Is it Yucatan? You can travel toward that part, I think, but not south that much. You mostly, yeah, the Bahamas are like some of the biggest area you can see in the original map. Oh, the shanties. Time for us to leave her. Yep. I remember the shanties. I love those. Wait, what is that? There's birds circling that. Is that a special spot they want you to look at? Yeah. More quests? Okay. What about Mary, what's her name? Shit. Oh, cause I'll get to it later. The Forester says you. Yes, in Sea of Thieves. Was that the one they made? Mm-hmm. July 9th. Oh wow, I was thinking it'd be out in November. Like a holiday title. Okay, now I was gonna say too is I really like that they excuse me a sec. I like that they had I liked this versus like the in Shadows they had the different directors or other people telling the gameplay stuff, and it just feels more streamlined when I give a I like this voice actor a script that follows streamlines the everything that's in there. I like that. Yeah, it was a good the presentation of this was really good of how they it was beautiful as the day I lost you. Yeah, Matt Ryan. In this world, one below, yeah. A perfect in-word lore for remastered. It's more like a remake at this point, I'd say. Remastered, because actually, I gotta go back and check, but I think if you play Assassin's Creed 3 Remastered, it's just called, I think it's really just similar to the other one. It's just, I don't think they changed much in it. But in a way, as that one, I don't really think they had to. There were, the one thing with the 3, though, I didn't like what that one was the map felt a little funny. They kept over the years that was the biggest complaint overall is all the games kept changing the controls in weird ways, and like the way you turned on the Eagle Vision was always different. Like in two, maybe one two, and the other the Ezio's. I think you use triangle or the that'd be Y in Xbox, but like in 4 and I think Unity and maybe even Syndicate, you gotta you press the left thumbstick, so like L3, and they didn't say anything about the price, but I'll check later. Cinematic health to the company. Wait, what's this? Oh, okay. Let's see what we got here. Oh, okay. Cinematic. Is this on? Yeah. Oh, no. What about Mary Reed? Is that her name? Oh, this is Anne Bonny, I think. Yeah, it's her voice. She's. This is their. I think their bass. It's got a skull on it. Yeah, after his friend died. Blackbeard's. Hmm. Blackbeard, man, yeah, he's such a cool character in there. He don't show up enough. He shows up more than some of the others, though. Oh yeah, because he doesn't believe in that the what do they call it? The observatory. The observatory is the place the Templars are looking for that from the first civilization. Oh yeah, the collector's edition. I'm not gonna watch that. Wait, can I just see the other videos in general? All right, hold on. Uh, then the main one. I want to see the world premiere trailer. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. It just yeah.
We fly no colors out here, but praise the lack of them. So let the black flag signal nothing but your allegiance to man's
And
natural.
what's his name? Does that mean the Freedom Cry will get remade? That's the one with his buddy there, his first mate. I'm blanking on his name. I still have never played that either. Shoot, I forgot the. Do I have that? I gotta play. That's probably the only thing in the past that I never played. Yeah. Yeah, that's his big line in there. Yeah, so you fight the Spanish and the British in here, in their the territories they control. There she is. Oh, Mary.
You're a wonder, Kenway. You've a knack for this kind of work. It ain't work if you love it.
Okay, that was just the thing. Yeah, Mary Reed. I think it's Mary Reed. Check that. Yeah, Mary Reed. She's in there under. This is her disguise as a guy. What's her name? Kid, Southern Kid, and she's an assassin, hanging out with the Edward Blackbeard and the others, but she works for the assassins in the Assassin's Creed story. And so she passes away in there. You see that in the game, and it's probably the saddest one in the game because it's just the music and everything was just so good with it, and she's like the kind of the impetus of like him uh, turning his life away from being just this pirate who's pillaging and getting drunk all the time, and then with the help of Anne Bonny, her friend, Mary's friend, too. They work together. Ken and Edward and Mary, Anne start trying to right the wrongs of the stuff by working with the assassins. Um, so that looked pretty promising as far as that. I'm just wondering how much they're gonna charge for it. I bet we could find out actually. I bet there any money they're trying to get you to do that PlayStation Plus though. Let's see here. Yes, let's see. Resync 4 hours ago. Yeah, they want you to do the streaming thing. I'm not doing that. Pre-order here. Come on. Not interested. Deluxe edition. Assassin. Yeah, they want you to get special stuff. Alright, just show me the price. Oh, this is 60. Okay. I was expecting to be them to do the base one for 70. But sorry, just checking if I'm recording. Yeah, I was recording something and it didn't work. So pre-order bonus, and you get more stuff. Master Naval Pack, Master Character Pack. Specs. Let's see. i7-87K. Oh, good. My CPU is a 97K, so I'm a little above the base. And I got the AMD 79 XTX, whatever. Oh wow, 65 XT. Well, that's bad. What? Well, how come this RAM? How come that's still not so big? I was expecting that to be bigger too. The what is like Final Fantasy remake and rebirth, like 90 gigabytes or something like that? It's crazy. This is only 65 with how good that looks. I was expecting that to be like 90 also. That's impressive. That part is still low, and that's probably like minimum graphics too. Of course, they probably want you to those are probably minimum. So like I'm just meeting above that with the CPU, but like I said, I have an i7 9700, which is like an 8-core CPU. So yeah, this looks very promising. I'm the main thing with this is now I'm really more excited for an Assassin's Creed 2 and 1 story wise, number 2 especially, And then this one's probably like the most fun overall because the sailing, having the sailing and the other stuff is really fun. Because in Assassin's Creed 1 and 2, that was one thing with them, especially with 1 though, 'cause it felt very repetitive. You get a mission, you go to Jerusalem, you go to Damascus, or I forget the third city, and it felt a little bit the same. But this, and then 2, there's no sailing or anything either. But like the story, each mission was a little different. Like there were certain things that it kept, like new stuff felt like it kept happening in a way where the repetitive nature of some of the missions didn't bother you. This was one where it had some those repetitive eavesdrop missions that they even addressed in here were kind of annoying in there, and I didn't care for them. But yeah, I'll check this out. I'd rather wait to get it for sale. $60 still. I was thinking I'd do it for like 40 would feel more appropriate. But let's see. Yeah, Black Flag Rescynced from GTA 5. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It looks like the CGI trailers. So anyways, yeah. This will probably do really well because this is one of the better games. And I'll check it out at some point for sure because this is one of my favorites also. I'll probably continue replaying the original one in the meantime as I feel like it though. Because like I said, that one still was really good. That still holds up well, in my opinion. The biggest thing here is like any added story missions and maybe if they they add some of the parkour stuff again like Syndicate has. That could be make it some of the parkour stuff a little better. But yeah, anyways, that's all I got. Thanks for watching.